Hi everyone, it's Sue. Welcome back. Today I'm just going to have a play around with some craft cardstock and make some layered tags. Now I did see this and it was inspired by somebody on Pinterest, Messy Paper Crafts. So I will put his or her link down below so you can go and check them out. So I just really loved how these came together. So I thought I'd do a couple. I have done one already, but I'll show you that at the end, or you will have seen it probably at the beginning of this video. Just I gave a glimpse of some that I've done, including these will be at the front. I've always loved craft cardstock. I don't know what it is, even back in my scrapbooking days, you know, like 20 years ago, I just gravitated towards craft. So whenever I see something using craft cardstock, it just draws my attention. And we're going to do a bit of layering with white. Now it's funny, isn't it, because white used to always scare me with junk journaling. I always needed to have no white space or nothing white. So we're going to be using white cardstock and stamped images. So I've done a bit of pre-stamping and a bit of die cutting prior to this video, so I'm just going to pop them just to the side here. I've grabbed a heap of stamps, so background stamps. This is a Sampool stamp. Most of these are in my shop. This butterfly stamp, which is a darkroom door stamp, so that one is here and I've just cut that out already. I'm going to stamp some labels. I've got some really old Stampin' Up stamps. I don't know exactly which I'm going to use or what I'm going to use, but I just grabbed a few different ones. And also these here, I've used this one, have I? No, I haven't used that one. I've used this one here, this stamp set here, and I've just cut the flower out. So yeah, just to give you a little bit of an idea of you know, what type of stamps and that you can use. Now I'm also going to, let me just pop these to the side. I've just got so many stamps and that out. I'm hopeless like that. I can never just make a decision on a few. And I've also got this gorgeous, I've got this stamp set too, which I love. This is a darkroom door one. This is a gorgeous, what do you call it, printable from Sampool, and I just had to have it. I've stuck a wet wipe on that, but I think it just adds to it. It's a printable to make these boxes, and I love them. So what I've done here is I've just put some little bits of lace. So I'm going to be using some lace, some little bits of lace on here, and I'm going to use the hashtag little bits of lace 24. So this is from Corey Darman, Creating with Scraps. I'll put Corey's details down below. So it's just, if you do a video or something like that, or a creative project using little bits of lace, put the hashtag little bits of lace 24 so that we can all see what you're up to. So this is just a good way of doing layering and using up those little bits of lace as well. All right, so I'm going to stop talking. I'm just going to work on two at the moment because they take a little bit of time with the layering and everything. So you just want to stamp, well, you don't have to, but I'm going to stamp in just black on the background. So I'm just going to have a quick look. I grabbed these stamps as well, so you could even just mainly stamp something like that, which would be really beautiful. Oh, that's a die cut. Should have cut that out actually. Okay. We'll look at that again. So these, you could even stamp these and cut them out. So here's some more flowers, some more sprigs. This you could even do on the background, which I think I might, because oh yes, I have used that. I might just even start stamping with this one. And this one. I just got to find my block, and I'm just using an archival ink pad, Ranger Archival in black. You could use Stays On, any ink pad that you've got really. So you can tell that this has been used quite a bit. Looking for my ink pad and it's right in front of me. Okay, so we're just going to stamp it up, and if it doesn't stamp perfectly, it doesn't matter. We're going to be covering up some of this background stamping, but I want to cover the tag fully just so that any bits that are left showing actually have stamped images on them. Okay, so let's stamp on this side. Okay, so that didn't work out perfectly, but that's okay. We can stamp something else. So what I'll do is I'm just going to speed this up a little bit and just stamp with different stamps on the background, just so that you can see what I mean. Okay, so I've stamped all the background just really randomly. This little bit here, I haven't really worried about because I'll pretty much be covering that over. So now I'm just going to cut the corners of the tags. So I always do this first just so that I can see the tag and actually picture it as a tag when I do my placement on any tags that I make. So I'm just cutting them down. And then we're just going to get in and do a bit of layering. I'll probably have to fussy cut some more bits and pieces. So another stamp that I've really been enjoying using is this stamp here from, it's a really old Kaisercraft stamp. I'll take that off so you can see. So it's got these skeleton leaves and this film strip. I love this film strip and I love these leaves. So I've actually been using that a lot. So I have stamped some of those pieces as well. All right, so now it's just a matter of layering, and we're going to bring in some of our little bits of lace as well, and I'm going to try and stick with the white tonings. So these are all, I mean, I could even just do some cream as well. It's not going to hurt. I've even got these daisies that I may even be able to use. I do absolutely love this lace here, and I love this lace. The only thing is I don't want like the whole width of this one, so I'm going to cut some of this down. So your little snippets of lace and fabric and that type of thing are really good for layering. So see, we can even put that there, and that's going to cover up that bit. Okay, so let's think about that. I'm going to stay with the white, I think. So we might just do 3 scallops on this one. And we'll put it facing the other way. So what I do is I'm just going to layer first, and then I'll stick it down as I like it. Now these are, they're bending because I've cut them from some A5 sheets of cardstock there, and I don't know, it's quite stiff cardstock, so it's been just sitting in a box, but it will straighten out eventually. Okay, that's better. Just give it a little bit of a bend. All right. So as I said, I have cut out some bits and pieces. Now I love this film strip from Craft, and I've stamped and done lots of stamping prior to the video, and just so that I've got all that organized. So if you just stamp, and I'm just using card blanks that have been sitting in my drawer for ages and ages, just stamp a whole heap of different random bits and pieces, and then you can cut them out as you need them. And I think I'm going to cut out some of those, that film strip again. I really do love that. I thought I did have a piece already cut in half, but I must be dreaming. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly fussy cut one of these out, because I'd probably only use a half of one on a tag. So I'll just go and quickly do that. Okay, so that's what that film strip looks like cut out. Isn't it really gorgeous? I don't know what it is about it, but I just love it. So I'm going to cut it roughly in half, and I'm going to use half on one and half on the other. I could do something different, but I don't know, I just love the way it looks. Okay, so let's just work with that. Now this bit of lace is a little bit longer than the film strip. That's okay, because we can add bits and pieces of layering over that. All right, so let's just start there. And now it's just a matter of just adding some bits and pieces and just seeing what we like. Now this might be too big, but we can cut these little pieces off. So let's just have a look. You know, if you had some, even had some skeleton leaves, you could even put those on. They would look really nice. So I don't mind the way that looks, but I just think it's a waste of this little sprig here, because I don't think we're going to see that with our layering. So I'm going to cut that off because I can use it elsewhere. You can leave it on. Just saves me cutting any more out. That's all. And I'm going to cut that off because I don't like how that bit's just hanging out there. Okay, so we can even sort of tuck that under the lace there a little bit to hold it in place. And we just want little bits poking out here and there. Okay. What have I got here that I've stamped that I could possibly cut out? I do love these skeleton leaves. These are from the Sampool stamp. Even this is really nice. Right. Pop these down. Now these are a uniquely creative die. What I'll do is I'll pop the items that I've used down in the description box, and you can head to the links and have a look at them if you like. Just love how these are so dainty. So it's just basically playing with placement. And you bet when I end up trying to glue this down, it won't look exactly the same, but that's okay. And you want to bring in some of the you know, the black and white stamped images as well. So okay, that's quite good. Okay, so I've cut out quite a few of those different bits and pieces that I had stamped. So we've started layering, and I'm liking how that's looking so far. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down the lace and part of the film strip just so that they're in place. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I know that if I do all the layering, I won't get it back exactly the way that I had it, and then I'll be disappointed probably. But then again, it has happened that I've done that before and actually liked the result better than what I had beforehand. But we'll do this. So I'm just going to glue it down. And the film strip I'm just going to glue just down the middle for the moment so that I can tuck, so I can tuck bits and pieces under that. See, I can't even remember how I had that, but anyway, that's all right. So I'm just going to just glue that down, because I can come in with bits of glue later to secure it all. And I'll do the same here. I'll glue this one down. I'm leaving some of this lace loose, just so there's a little bit of movement on the tag. And then once again, just down the center of this. Now I'm not inking around any of these either. So we'll just go like that, I think. Okay, so the problem with that is I had that underneath there, didn't I? So I'm going to lift that. I'm just going to I don't know, just tuck that under there like that, and then just add another little bit of glue, and that'll just secure that under that film strip. And we can go in with some little dots of glue later. That didn't even glue. That's okay. So I might just add that out the side there a bit. So I'm just going to hold that down until that just grabs. I just love the white on the craft cardstock. I think it looks really nice. Okay, so I think that's grabbed enough for now. So I'm trying to cover up this straight edge of the film strip. I don't mind that. And I did cut out some of these as well. So whether I use something like that. Okay, I'm just going to stick it down when I think that I like something. Same thing, I'm just going to stick just through the middle just for now, just so that I can tuck things in there if I want to. So I'm going to pop that to the side and just work on this one for now. Okay, what else can we add? We could put that. I want to add, just to sort of cover up this. So see what I mean when I'm not gluing it all, because I can pop this I can actually snip. How did I have that now? Or just even, you know, layer your flower like that, so it's sort of covering over that hard edge. Something like that maybe. We could add a couple of flowers, a couple of leaves, I mean. Okay, let's do that. I quite like that. So I'm just going to do the leaves first. So I hope everyone is well and enjoying 2024 so far. We, at the time of filming this video, we have COVID in the house again. So unfortunately, Mum and Jim are down with COVID. I'm staying right away from them because I don't want it. Oh, that's Jim in the background. Because he's a man, he's got it 10 times worse than anyone else. So I just like to sort of overlap the flowers. See how I've just sort of tucked the petal of the flower in underneath that other one? And I might even tuck the body of the butterfly under there, but I still think I want more bits and pieces here. So I've got more leaves and die cuts and that sort of thing that I've cut out. Something like that maybe. And if it goes over the edge of the tag, I'm not overly concerned about it. So it's just about playing around and just placing your bits and pieces here and there. All right, I do really like this butterfly, so I'm going to stick that one down so it's not falling around and falling off the tag. And I'm going to leave the wings loose. Okay. And goodness, I might even have to cut more out yet. So all these little sprigs, I'm just trying to find my die cut tool. So I'm just wondering, should I put something a little bit heavier under there? I just want to cover up that hard edge of that lace. Okay, I'm not loving that. It's okay. I'm going to put some dots of glue on this, not on all of it, because I do want some of it to still be loose. It just gives a little bit more movement to the tag. Way too much glue on there. So what we could even do is maybe add something like this, which I don't mind actually. I'm going to put a little bit of glue and keep the majority of that loose. It just sort of covers up that hard edge of the lace there, that where we've cut it. What have I got here? just going to stick that tip down. And I actually think I like that there. You know what? I actually think I like that. I'm not going to fuss around too much more. She says as she fusses around more. No. I just thought I might put a little flower or something up here. Why not? Let's just add that one in there. Same thing, I'm going to actually tuck it over the top of that fern. So what do you think? I love them. I just think the craft cardstock with the white and black stamped cardstock and all cut out, I love it. I love the layering. All right, so we're going to call that one done, and then we're going to go over here and have a play with this one. Okie doke, what have we got? Did I glue that? I did glue that. I really love these. Love, love, love these. So I wonder, maybe we can do something like this. Actually, I'm going to glue that one down. I want to tuck that one in there. So same thing, I'll just glue partially down. And tuck that in there like that. That is not how I had it before. Anyway, that's the way it's going now. We have that. We could put a tag. We could put a butterfly. What have we got? I'm just thinking of putting, because this one's stamped a little bit lighter, which is fine, just to add a little bit of darkness there. I'm going to put this one here. See what I mean? It gets a little bit fiddly. Just going to layer that there. I think stick that under there. Oops, that's stuck in there now, so I'll just add a little bit of glue here. And I think I want to add a little bit of something coming out here. Yep, something like that. Add that as well. There's really so much that you could do with these. I'm going to glue that film strip down a bit more, and then I'm going to glue the middle of this butterfly and add that to the top of the film strip. Once again, I'm just going to leave the wings loose. So this is just something that I've cut off another piece, and I'm just going to cut that stem off. No, I don't like that, so I need to get rid of that. May even just need to leave that instead of, I just think that this is too dark. I don't know, I think I'm trying too hard now. What do we got? Maybe if we just put that on top. Okay, so that's, I think if we just put that on top, it's sort of just, there's too much black there and it's just not there. I think that's a bit better. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that. I did want to try and cover up that straight edge of the film strip, but I don't think it's too bad. No, don't want that. Maybe. Okay, this one's really busy, but I'm just not loving that straight edge of the film strip, so I'm going to put these leaves. So this one I don't love as much, but it's still okay. It's probably just a little bit too busy. There. I'm pretty happy with them. I can't complain about them too much. And then I just need to stop, don't I? I'm going to add just this little sprig here, and I'm just going to tuck it underneath that other skeleton leaf, and just to break down that black there again. All right, I'm going to call them done, guys. Really love them. Love that that effect on the craft cardstock. And there's one here that I played with earlier as well, so I'll just show you those up close. I just really love them. Aren't they lovely? To give you a bit of an idea. There's this one. I still love it. It's very busy, but gorgeous just the same. And then this one here. Okay, what do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think, but I think they're stunning. It's just, and really simple. So we've got 3 colors, black, craft, and white. All right, I'll leave that with you. Hopefully you'll have a play around and see what you can come up with. I think that these are going to be something that I'll be doing a little bit more. I might even try some different colors. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I hope you get a little bit of creative time in. Chat with you soon. Bye-bye.